Hello, I'm Francesca, actress, singer, dancer, who loves to travel. As you can see from my pictures, when I'm on my travels, I enjoy trying the local cuisine, wine and beer. A shot of local schnapps also helps when you've overindulged slightly. I enjoy visiting places with lots of history, but I also enjoy exploring the great outdoors, and I'm a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. So please subscribe to my channel and follow me on my adventures. Let's have some fun together. See you soon! Good morning everyone. So we are having breakfast currently in our hotel and it's very nice, and I should have actually started filming earlier but I didn't. So you've missed all my food. Obviously most places in Europe they only have continental breakfast, so bread rolls, ham, cheese, yogurt, etc. But here they also have cooked breakfast. So you can see Simon's. He's got some scrambled eggs, some sausage, some bacon, and he's put it all in Kaiser buns.
The Kaiser buns are the rolls that have things like that.
Things like that. Mine's like that.
Mine's like that. They do like that. So we're staying in the hotel Imlauer and Brau, in Salzburg. It's a lovely old hotel. We've stayed here once before. We've also stayed at their sister hotel just a few doors away, Hotel Imlauer Pitta, which is a much bigger hotel. Very nice. We stayed there when it was a Holiday Inn. And I don't think we've stayed there since it became Imlauer. Beautiful woodwork in the breakfast room. Let's start at the very beginning.
We are in the Mirabelle Gardens, and this is where they sing Do Re Mi, and they all jump around on the stairs behind me and on the fountain over here.
They sing through the flowers and they run through the tunnel. We will take them for a run through the tunnel.
Yes, we will take you
So they go around
on a run through the tunnel, but they go around this fountain. This is the Mirabelle Schloss, or Mirabelle Palace, and you can get married in there, and that's my dream wedding location, in there. And then just think of the beautiful wedding pictures you could get in this garden. Wouldn't it be stunning?
We just need to find a man first.
Yes. These are the arched tunnels. They normally have, well, in the summer, well, in the actual summer, they would have flowers and all the greenery growing over. But unfortunately at the moment, mostly all we can see is metal bars.
Being cut back.
But this is where they ran through singing. This is slightly more how it would have been. Although we've still not got any flowers, we've only got greenery. This is Simon's impersonation of Julie Andrews.
Very good.
Spiffing.
Loved it.
You will now be cast.
Got the job.
You've got the job.
It's just fun, you know, isn't it?
Mozart lived in this building for a short period of time. It's now a very nice coffee shop.
Somewhere nice to stop on your travels between that side of the river and this side of the river.
Let's carry on. In the film, they run down the riverbanks of the River Salzburg, also singing Do Re Mi. They do a lot in Do Re Mi. They cover a lot of ground. That was Simon sneezing in the background. I have to find them, I don't know where to go. Here we are in Mozart Platz, and that's the memorial for Mozart. It's looking a little bit green and then here we have Salzburg Museum. That is the side of the Dom, or the cathedral. In the opening of the film The Sound of Music, we see Residenzplatz, which is this little square here. And you see hanging out of the windows of these buildings the swastika flag. Obviously, don't think they'll be putting those out anytime soon today.
But they are setting up for the...
Yes, they are setting up
Saints'
their
Day.
Patron Saints Day, which is on the 24th of September, and we'll actually be coming back to see that, so that'll be exciting. Oh. Now, this shop over here is the Manna shop, and Manna are wafers with hazelnut filling. And they're very tasty. I don't want to get like... And it's a whole shop dedicated to them. And they're very, very tasty, aren't they, everyone?
Yeah, we always... That's the first thing we buy when we go shopping when we get to our apartment is a packet of manna.
Lots and lots and lots of manna. So this is the Domplatz, or the Dom Square. And this is Salzburg's cathedral. It's certainly not as high as Cologne's cathedral, but it is just as beautiful. Here is the fort, and there's a little funicular railway right there. So the train goes up there and into the hole. And it's quite fun to go on actually, because you just stand there and it goes quite quickly, and it's a bit like a ride actually.
They've got a dolls museum up there, haven't they?
Yes, they do. I went up there once when I was little. And then we've got more things being set up for the fair next week. And then there's this gold ball with a man standing on top of it, and to be quite honest, I'm not really sure what it's meant to signify. But anyway, here we also have the other side of the dome. Oh, it's just so pretty! Slightly better view of the funicular railway. Although I think they've finished for the day now, so we won't see anyone going up or down.
Early, isn't it? There hasn't been one going up.
But it is a Sunday.
Yeah.
But this is the old water mill.
And through there,
We've got a little-
Catacombs. I've never been in.
Very cute. We are now entering the cemetery of St. Peter's, which was used in film again. And this was where they filmed the escape scene. So after they'd escaped from the festival hall, they came here. In the film, they hid behind these gravestones in these that are locked away. But I've yet to find one that looks like you could actually hide behind it. I think, as far as cemeteries go though, I think this is a pretty nice one to be buried in, isn't it? Ooh. Bit creepy. There are some catacombs here that I've never been into, so I might have a look and see if they're open. So that would certainly be exciting to see. Yes, I think they definitely took some artistic license in creating space behind the gravestones. So we're going into the catacombs. Golly. Oh, blue neck. Some of these stairs are massive. Not good for my aging knees. Salzburg's catacombs are carved into the rock of the Festungsberg. They're believed to stem from the early Christian days of Severinus of Noricum during the migration period. This means that they'd have been carved somewhere between 410 and 482 AD. There are two chapels in the catacombs. This one is Gertraudenkapelle. It was originally a natural cave, which was later enlarged by human hands. Holy Masses are still celebrated here today. look at the little bell. You're not allowed to ring it. They've tied it up just to make sure you definitely can't. And now we're going to go back into the rock. I love that it says, attention, watch your head. Well, I certainly don't have to worry about that. Simon though, you might.
Yeah.
As you are, you know, a normal sized human. Yes, I didn't even have to duck at all.
Where's me?
Where's Simon? Has hit his head. This is the Maximus Chapel. Both chapels were consecrated in 1178 under the Salzburg Archbishop Conrad of Wittelsbach and dedicated to the assassinated Archbishop Thomas Becket of Canterbury. Look at those cobwebs. I think someone may have forgotten to clean. We are now making our way up to the convent, and it's quite a little walk. The bells are going off. It's quite a steep little walk as well. Purdy. Getting higher. There's another monastery over there. They're very religious. It's a very religious country, Austria. Germany too. But it's quite nice that they withhold? That doesn't make sense. They have stuck with their traditions, which I think is nice, isn't it, Simon? So here we are. The Abbey. Maybe I'll become a... So anyway, this is the convent that is in the film. And you will all recognise this gate. This is the gate that so the children walk up to here, and they come to this gate, and they are asking to see Fräulein Maria. Else. This gate isn't always open, so it's quite nice that it is. Look at that little tunnel through the mountain. And here we have another recognisable sight from The Sound of Music. So they used to bring the horses in here to cool them down. As you can see there's a little ramp, and the horses would walk in. They'd be cooled down in this fountain. And then they'd walk out of that one. But yes, I think it's when they're on the horse and carriage ride. We see this little place. Look at all the frescoes. So, we've got our ice creams. Mum's showing hers. This is Nutella ice cream.
Yeah, it really tastes like Nutella.
What have you got, Simon? Come round here.
Nutella as well and cookies.
Nutella and cookies.
Yeah.
Nice. I've got, so in Austria, well, in Styria, there's which is a state in Austria. They have this thing called Kernel, which is basically pumpkin seed oil. And they put it on their salads and everything. But they had kernel flavoured ice cream and then some poppy seed ice cream. So, wow. That's so tasty. It really tastes like the oil. Another thing I really enjoy is coffee. I love, 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 love coffee. The stronger, the better. I don't put sugar in it, don't put milk in it. Just give me a really nice strong black coffee and I'm very happy. So our friend Barbie, she went to Vienna, and she visited Cafe Havelka, which actually opened in 1945 and has been run by the same, by 3 generations of the same family since then. And they've just started roasting their own coffee beans. So she bought me some of the coffee beans, although she had them ground. And she also bought me this little portable coffee filter. And you can, because she knew I'd be missing my proper coffee machine at home. And you can actually make 2 cups of coffee, but we're only going to make 1 cup of coffee today. I haven't used it yet, so hopefully I won't, destroy it. But she gave me everything I needed. I've got a coffee scoop. I've got the coffee. Now, as I said, I like it quite strong, so I'm going to go with that. And the directions say I have to pour a little bit on. Just gonna, you can see it coming out there. It said about 60 mils on that first of all, and then you have to let it soak through. Ooh. And then we top it up. I could do with this being a glass mug, then I'd know for sure that I wasn't gonna overflow. So the coffee is brewed and it looks okay. We didn't have any spillages, which is good. It doesn't look too weak, which is what I was a bit worried about, but I think it could have probably been a little bit stronger still. But let's taste it, shall we? That's when I burn my mouth off. Definitely could have done with some more coffee in the actual cup, in the actual thing. But despite that, despite it being a little bit weaker than I'd like, it's a very nice cup of coffee. So I recommend you go to Havelka and you buy some coffee. I hope you all enjoyed the little Sound of Music tour in the town of Salzburg. Obviously there are a few places outside of Salzburg, so the house for one thing, and we're going to get footage of that when we come back next week for the patron saint day. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to go have dinner now. And one more exciting thing, guys. Tomorrow I can finally wash my hair for the first time since I had it permed. So hopefully I won't look like such a frizzball from tomorrow onwards. Woohoo! Anyway, have a good night and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!